Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to continue with our chapter number 5, The 100 Dresses, first part. And इस चैप्टर में अभी हमने जहाँ तक छोड़ा था वो ये था कि मैडी एंड पेगी both these girls were just rushing towards the school और आज उन लोगों ने वांडा पेट्रॉन्स्की के लिए वेट नहीं करा क्योंकि आज रिजल्ट्स अनाउंस होने थे उनके कॉन्टेस्ट के. So we'll just start on reading on page 69 from where we left. Do you think Miss Mason will announce the winners today? Asked Peggy. Oh, I hope so. The minute we get in, said Maddie. Of course you'll win, Peg. Hope so, said Peggy eagerly. So Maddie के हिसाब से तो Peggy को ही award मिलने वाला था and Peggy was also hopeful कि उसको ही इस contest का award मिलेगा, that she will win this designing contest. So the minute they entered the classroom, they stopped short and gasped. There were drawings all over the room, on every ledge and windowsill. Dazzling colors and brilliant, lavish designs, all drawn on great sheets of wrapping paper. There must have been 100 of them, all lined up. These must be the drawings for the contest. They were. Everybody stopped and whistled or murmured admiringly. So here we get to know जैसे ही दोनों एंटर करे क्लासरूम में पेगी एंड मैडी दोनों ने क्या देखा सब तरफ वो दोनों एक तो दे शॉट फॉल ऑफ द ब्रेथ दोनों ने देखा सब तरफ सिर्फ और सिर्फ ड्राइंग्स लगी हुई हैं बहुत सुंदर सुंदर ड्राइंग्स एवरीवेयर विंडोज पर लेजेस पर सब तरफ सिर्फ और सिर्फ ड्राइंग्स हैं एंड उन्होंने अज्यूम करा कि ये तो हमारे कॉन्टेस्ट की ही ड्राइंग्स होंगी और अप्रोक्सीमेटली 100 ड्रेसेस की वहां पर ड्राइंग्स थी एंड वेरी ब्यूटीफुल ड्रेसेस ऑल लाइंड अप सो सब लोग बहुत ज़्यादा एडमायर कर रहे थे उन ड्राइंग्स को और उन ड्रेसेस को एज सून एज द क्लास हैड असेंबल्ड मिस मेसन अनाउंस्ड द विनर्स Jack Pegels had won for the boys, she said, and his design for an outboard motor was an exhibition in room 12. along with the sketches by all other boys. So पहले मिस मेसन ने क्लास में एंटर करते ही बॉयज का रिजल्ट अनाउंस करा बॉयज में से जैक बेगल्स हैड वन फॉर द बॉयज एंड his design for an outboard motor was on exhibition in room 12 और उसने जो डिजाइन बनाया था वो रूम नंबर 12 में ये सब बच्चे रूम नंबर 13 में बैठे थे उसका जो डिजाइन था वो रूम नंबर 12 में फॉर प्रेजेंटेशन था along with all other boys का sketches. As for the girls, she said, although just one or two sketches were submitted by most, one girl and the room 13 should be proud of her. This one girl actually drew 100 designs, all different and all beautiful. In the opinion of the judges, any one of these drawings is worthy of winning the prize. I am very happy to say that Wanda Petronsky is the winner of the girls' medal. This is when Miss Mason announced the winner for the girls and उन्होंने सबको बताया पूरी क्लास को बताया कि ऑल्दो सब लड़कियों ने सिर्फ एक एक या दो स्केचेस सबमिट करे थे एक लड़की है हमारी क्लास में एंड वी ऑल शुड बी प्राउड ऑफ हर उसने 100 डिजाइन सबमिट करे एंड एक एक डिजाइन बहुत ही ज्यादा ब्यूटीफुल था और बहुत ही ज्यादा सुंदर था तो टीचर सेड कि अगर हम कोई एक डिजाइन भी पिक कर लें तो वो डिजाइन भी वर्दी था जीतने के लिए कॉन्टेस्ट तो एंड में शी अनाउंसेस कि वांडा पेट्रॉन्स्की हैज वन द प्राइज कि उसकी ड्राइंग्स उसी ने इतनी 100 ड्राइंग्स सबमिट करी थी एंड दैट एक एक ड्रेस एक एक ड्राइंग बहुत ही ज्यादा डिफरेंट थी बहुत कलरफुल थी बहुत सुंदर थी Unfortunately, Wanda had been absent from school for some days and is not here to receive the applause that is due to her. Let us hope she will be back tomorrow. Now, class, you may file around the room quietly and look at her exquisite drawings. Now, Miss Mason announces कि अब सब लोग that she announces that Wanda is not present in class again. अभी तक वो क्लास में नहीं आई है and that यू ऑल कैन रोम अराउंड, आप लोग सब उसकी ड्राइंग्स को देख सकते हो, एडमायर कर सकते हो क्वाइटली. The children burst into applause, and even the boys were glad to have a chance to stamp onto floor, put their fingers in their mouth and whistle, though they were not interested in dresses. This was just a chance for the class के जो boys थे उनके लिए कि वो थोड़ा शोर मचा पाए. Look, Peg, whispered Maddie. There's that blue one she told us about. Isn't it beautiful? Yes, said Peggy. And here's that green one. Boy, and I thought I could draw. Now, both these girls, Maddie and Peggy, both these girls were admiring the dresses. और उनमें से ही ड्राइंग्स में से ही उन्होंने देखा कि वो ड्राइंग्स भी प्रेजेंट हैं जिनके बारे में वांडा उनको बताया करती थी. जैसे कि कोई ब्लू ड्रेस थी, कोई ग्रीन ड्रेस थी, इन सब की डिस्क्रिप्शन जो वांडा पेट्रॉन्स्की उनको देती थी, वो सब ड्रेसेस भी प्रेजेंट थी वहां पर, वो सब ड्रेसेस की ड्राइंग्स भी वहां पर प्रेजेंट थी. सो विद दिस वी एंड द चैप्टर. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द क्वेश्चंस. तो हम लोग अपने ओरल कॉम्प्रिहेंशन चेक पे आ जाते हैं. So you can move to page number 65. Here we have 4 questions. We'll discuss them one by one. Chapter 5. So just a few points you can jot down side by side as we'll be discussing the questions. So the first question says, where in the classroom does Wanda sit and why? So this we discussed in our last video, like the first part of this chapter, wherein हमें पूरा वो पैराग्राफ हमने नोटिस करा था जहाँ पे हमें पता चलता है she sat in the corner of the room. This is the very first paragraph of this chapter जहाँ पर इसका आंसर प्रेजेंट है. Which was she sat in the seat next to the last seat. In the last row. ये उसकी एग्जैक्ट डिस्क्रिप्शन है कहाँ पर वो बैठती थी. Along with this you can write down, okay, in room 13 also you can mention. You can also write that that was the place where all the rough boys used to sit. You can mention about the rough boys. Who rough boys के बाद आप लिखोगे who did not get good marks or who did not score good marks, and most roars of laughter used to come from there only, and most mud and dirt on the floor. ये सारे points I'm just jotting down. All right, so this is the answer to your first question. Second question, where does Wanda live? What kind of a place do you think it is? So we know that अभी हमने अभी तक जितना चैप्टर पढ़ा, we get to know Wanda lived in Boggins Heights. This is probably the place where she comes from. You can mention that according to the description in the chapter, we understand that the place was फार अवे फ्रॉम द स्कूल, क्योंकि हमने देखा था कैसे वो लोग जब वेट कर रहे थे पेगी एंड मैडी, वो लोग कैसे कह रहे थे दैट, जब उसकी डिस्क्रिप्शन थी कि वो बहुत दूर से आती है. फार अवे फ्रॉम द स्कूल शी यूज्ड टू स्टडी इन. Also, we understand that the place was filled with mud, which is where Wanda got the dirt on her shoes. All right. So this sums up pretty much well your answer to this question. Moving on to the third question now. When and why do Peggy and Maddie notice Wanda's absence? So this is the question I'm talking about. When and why do Peggy and Maddie notice Wanda's absence? सो हमें याद है हमने बोला था थर्ड डे पर, मंडे से स्टोरी स्टार्ट होती है, फिर ट्यूसडे पे बात आती है, फिर जाकर जब वेंसडे पे कहानी पहुंचती है तब चैप्टर में मेंशन था दैट ऑन वेंसडे दैट इज द थर्ड डे ऑफ Wanda's absence, did Maddie and Peggy notice that Wanda was missing? They had been waiting for her outside school Why were they waiting, you remember? To have fun with her. But Wanda didn't turn up because of which they got late. ठीक है, तो ये हमें पता चलता है कि हमें थर्ड डे पर पेगी और मैडी को रियलाइज हुआ था दैट वांडा इज नॉट कमिंग टू स्कूल. उस दिन वो दोनों उसकी बाहर वेट कर रहे थे जैसे वो करते हैं, इसलिए नहीं क्योंकि उनको उसकी कंपनी चाहिए थी, बट बिकॉज वो उसकी यूजुअली वेट करा करते थे टू हैव फन विद हर. So that was one of the days when they were waiting, and since Wanda didn't turn up, because of which they got late also, so उस दिन they realized that she has not been coming to school or that she has been staying absent from school. Okay. Moving on to the next question. What do you think to have fun with her mean? So this phrase, what does it mean? So we know, we can very well say that to have fun with her means, ये तो मैं explain भी कर चुकी हूँ. To have fun with her means to tease her or to bully her because of her name or for the fact that she claims to have how many? 100 dresses. In her closet which is contradictory to the fact that she wore the same faded blue dress every day. होप यू आर क्लियर विद दिस आंसर. ये टू हैव फन विद हर का मतलब ये नहीं है कि उनके साथ अच्छा टाइम स्पेंड करना या उसके साथ गुड टाइम रिलैक्सिंग टाइम स्पेंड करना जस्ट लाइक फ्रेंड्स डू, बट दिस इज टू टीज हर और टू बुली हर, टू मेक फन ऑफ हर नेम एंड द फैक्ट कि वो कैसे क्लेम करती थी कि उसके पास 100 ड्रेसेस हैं. एंड पेगी यूज्ड टू जस्ट नज पीपल अराउंड एंड आस्क हर more questions ki how do they look like and what kind of dresses are they all different or are they all same, how many shoes you have. तो ये सारे points से they used to have fun with her. Okay, then the next set of questions is on page 67. In what way was Wanda different from the other children? So we can say that Wanda was a quiet, this is a very small answer, I'll just explain it right away, that Wanda was a very shy and a quiet girl who had no friends. So she had the weirdest name in her class, and that is why she was discriminated from everyone else, and that is why she was also bullied, and people used to make fun of her and her name. Next question is, did Wanda have 100 dresses? Why do you think she said she did? No, we can say that no, Wanda did not actually have 100 dresses, but she only had drawings of 100 dresses. She was a very poor girl who desired to have colorful and different unique dresses all lined up. That is why she kept on saying or reinstated that she had 100 dresses. Next question goes like, why is Maddie embarrassed by the questions Peggy asks Wanda? Is she also like Wanda or is she different? So this is a bit long answer. आप इसको थोड़ा elaborate करके लिख सकते हो. So I'm putting this down here as fifth one. Why is Maddie embarrassed by the questions? We can say that Maddie is embarrassed by how Peggy deals with Wanda because unlike her, Peggy does not feel Or you can say that Peggy does not care about Wanda's feelings. Maddie could feel the connect with Wanda because Maddie was also poor. However, not as poor as Wanda. Also, you can say that unlike Wanda, Maddie had more friends. So, this answers all the questions. Why is Maddie embarrassed? We now know why is she embarrassed, because Peggy does not treat her well. Peggy does not care for her emotions. Peggy does not, feel the connection with Wanda. And is she also like Wanda? So we can say Maddie is also poor, but she is not as poor as Wanda. And she is different in the sense that she has more friends than Wanda. Next set of questions is on page number 70. Why didn't Maddie ask Peggy to stop teasing Wanda? What was she afraid of? So we all know that वो डर रही थी कि next target कहीं वो ही ना बन जाए. Even though she very well wanted कि Peggy should stop teasing Wanda, but वो उसको convey नहीं कर पाई. Why? Because she was afraid of Peggy, or she was afraid of losing her friendship, and that she was also afraid of the fact कि अगला target कहीं वो ही ना बन जाए. So you can write down this answer. इसमें यही सारी चीजें लिखेंगे. Why didn't Maddie ask Peggy to stop teasing Wanda? Because she didn't want to be the next target. She feared losing her friendship with Peggy. And third, she didn't want to. You can say that she was afraid of telling the same thing to Peggy on her face. Okay, next question है, who did Maddie think would win the drawing contest and why? We know Maddie thought that Peggy is going to win the drawing contest because mentioned by in the story, Peggy was very good at drawing. She used to draw the exact copies of pictures. Okay, the next question is, who won the drawing contest? What had the winner drawn? So we all know who won it. Wanda had won the drawing contest and she had flawlessly drawn 100 different dresses which were hanging in the classroom all over. ठीक है, तो 100 dresses उसने draw करी थी, 100 different dresses. You can mention this. All right, moving on to the next set of questions, or the last set of questions of this chapter. How is Wanda seen as different by the other girls? How do they treat her? So we have answered this question again, that other girls saw Wanda as a poor and a very vulnerable girl. She had a very weird name, and she was always quiet and shy. No one had ever heard her laugh out loud. She sat in the corner of the room where all the rough boys used to sit, and she used to come from a place that was because of which her shoes were always full of mud. So we can say that other girls treated her badly and other girls belittled her because of her vulnerability. Next question is, how does Wanda feel about the dress game? Why does she say that she has 100 dresses? Okay. So Wanda felt embarrassed and insulted whenever girls used to play that dress game with her. She claimed to have, stolidly claimed, you can use this word, stolidly claimed to have those 100 dresses, and she always used to answer back up front to whomsoever used to ask her about those dresses. And why does she say that she has 100 dresses? Actually, she was preparing drawings of 100 dresses, so she referred to them when the girls asked her that how many dresses did she have, or you can say that she had that desire to own those dresses, but those drawings, those drawings were the only thing that she could afford as of then. Third question, why does Maddie stand by and not do anything? How is she different from Peggy? Okay, so we know that Maddie stands quietly and watches as Peggy humiliates Wanda because she felt that Peggy was the most liked girl in the school and that such a person could never go wrong. Maggie was herself poor but not as poor as Peggy, so she could totally feel what this Wanda would have felt. So that is why she could relate to her. And yes, Peggy's friendship was very important to Maddie because she did not want to be the next target of all these bullyings and making fun. Alright, the last question now. What does Miss Mason think of Wanda's drawings? What do the children think of them? How do you know? So we know that Miss Mason thought of Wanda's drawings to be wonderful. She hung all the drawings in the classroom everywhere for everyone to admire them. She even said that the judges liked it so much that any one of them was worthy of winning, and the children too were very awestruck by the sight of the all those drawings. So it is evident from the fact that the boys who had no interest in dresses were also whistling and appreciating and applauding. Even Maddie and Peggy were very startled after looking at those drawings, or they were also awestruck after looking at those drawings. So that's all for this chapter. We have now covered the question answers and all the important points. I hope you all are clear with this chapter. Thank you, friends. Thank you for watching.